before, and we'll say it again many times over the next year. He is the man who has been setting New Mexico style for 25 years. We are so proud to have Mark Pardo, the owner of Mark Pardo Salons, and we are thrilled to say that they have signed on to be our beauty consultants for the upcoming year, and I, for one, have already taken advantage of their services. Welcome, Mark. It is so good to see you.
Good morning.
As always. I love having you around.
Well, thank you.
You always, and you know, it's so funny. Mark has a tendency to primp you just because it's what he does, and if he notices your hair out of place, he starts doing that little primping thing that you do. I like that. Yeah, see there? He'll primp. He'll primp you, too, if you catch him on the street. Trust me on this one. There are actually Mark Pardo salons all across Albuquerque. And, you know, with so many locations, you offer so many services to people. Why don't we first talk a little bit about what the Mark Pardo salons offer?
Well, we have a full line of the Aveda products. We have complete hair services. We also do complete spa, hydrotherapy, massage, facials, manicures, pedicures.
Everything.
Waxing. Full, complete line of spa services.
It's the whole experience, too. And I think
Head to toe.
that's a big part of it. It's not just the services, because I have personally been to your salons, and obviously the services are fabulous, but it's the experience that you create. Tell us a little bit about that, because I think people need to understand what I'm talking about.
I think that's the key point of difference. I mean, it is an experience, and we start with a sensory journey, where we select an aroma that you choose, that will start with a balancing effect on the body, just to calm you down, relax you, and get you prepared. And then we do a complete consultation, and then apply the haircut, the services that you would get, whether it be in the spa or the hair.
And you feel very pampered. I have to say, when I come in there, I feel important. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, what you do. Whatever you do, when you walk into that salon, you suddenly escape. I mean, I feel the escape. And do you think that you attribute that to these experiences with the sensory journey? Is that what you attribute?
I think that's a big part of it. I mean, because that starts calming the nervous system. But I think also the environment makes a big difference.
And the smell. Oh, I wish I could get it through the TV, but when you walk into their salon, there is a smell. This aroma is incredible. I love it. And what about that peppermint tea?
It's all organic.
I love that. Well, you have built New Mexico's premier beauty dynasty. So how did it all begin? Because there is a great history behind this.
My father started the business. He was a barber. He had a barbershop in the Northeast Heights, 1973, and that was actually my first job. I shiny shoes in his barbershop.
So you were the shoe guy.
I was the shoe guy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so how did it branch out from there?
I guess just watching it and being around it all the time, it just kind of started as a knack, and I started cutting my friends in high school's hair. And
really?
I had the keys for the barbershop, so I'd go back and cut their hair and then have money for gas.
That had to get you in good with the girls, too. I mean,
yeah.
That has something to do with it subliminally.
I always had a conversation.
You always had something to talk about with the ladies. And they were like, oh, Mark, can you just give me a little trim today? And,
exactly.
And all the guys were probably very jealous. And from that point on, boom, a dynasty.
Got the greatest job in the world.
Well, you know, another thing that really makes you stand out and makes you very special are the charities, and a lot of the money that you earn goes to help other people. Talk a little bit about that.
I really feel that the fact that we've been in business for 37 years, it's really important to give back to the community. I mean, they've supported us, they've helped us grow, they've been a big part of our growth, and I just feel it's necessary to give back.
Absolutely.
I mean, we just finished the fashion show 2 weeks ago for Make-A-Wish Foundation. It was an excellent. All of our salons got together, shared their creativity, and it was a blast.
I got to go to that, and it really was. It was so nice to see the passion, though, also, that the people that work for your salons, they have so much passion for what they do. Do you do anything to inspire that in particular?
You know, we run our company a little differently. We're a profit-sharing company, so I think, you know, they have a vested interest in our success.
Sure.
If I'm successful, they'll be successful. If they're successful, I'll be successful.
I think that's the way that a business should run, and obviously, clearly, you've exhibited that is a successful way to do it, because I see it. I see when you walk into a salon, everybody there takes ownership. They all act like it's their salon, and that's why they have so much pride in their work. And I saw that at the fashion show. On the fashion show, it was for Make-A-Wish, as Mark said, and do you remember the actual thing that we gave, the wish that we granted? Can you tell us about it?
Well, that one I didn't remember what the wish was.
Well,
at the end.
she was a screenwriter. She wanted to be a screenwriter, this young girl, and now she has an opportunity to see her favorite show and go to the set and do the whole screenwriting for her favorite TV show, which I thought was really cool. And these are just the kind of stories that you that you have because of all the charitable things you do. Don't you also work with a few other charities?
Yeah, we work with Ronald McDonald House, and there's the Baird House.
Okay.
And there's quite a few others.
And I think it makes people feel good when they're going in to do something for themselves to know that you're also giving back to others. So it's not a selfish thing. And I think that makes people feel a little less guilty about going in and taking good care of themselves. And we have so many things planned for our viewers over the next year. We've got segments on virtually every service that your salons offer. So tell us, why did you particularly choose to sign on with New Mexico Style and be a part of this endeavor with us?
I think it's something that the marketplace needed. You know, I think New Mexico sometimes lags behind what comes out. I mean, typically fashion starts in Europe, comes to New York, LA, and we're right in the middle, and we can sometimes get a little lost. So this is a good way to bring it forward and let the people in New Mexico see what's new, what's coming up, and what the trends are.
And do you also feel like this is a way to kind of lighten up things in tough economic times?
I think so. I think it in that way, and then it's also good for the staff because they get to participate in something that allows them to really express that creativity in another way.
And even just talking about it, you know, without even having a ton of viewers to see it yet, just talking about it around town, I have to say your reputation really does stand on its own. I walk around, I tell people about you, and everybody knows who you are, and everybody has something positive to say.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think that speaks highly of this team that we have and the people that work with us. I think they're really what Mark Pardo is about.
Nice. And I'm sure that you have a little something to do with that, Mark Pardo, yourself. And we are really looking forward to this. So I thank you so much for joining us today. As we go to break, we'll actually be showing you all the locations and phone numbers of the Mark Pardo salons. There's a lot to choose from. Mark Pardo, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Shaking hand is so casual. I'll give you a hug after this.
Okay.
Mark Pardo has 5 salons and 2 teaching facilities, the Aveda Institute, as well as the Proteges Salon.